Did you know there's a monastery that guards a 400-year-old book rumored to have been written in a single night with the devil watching over the author's shoulder? The book is known as the Codex Gigas, the giant book. And when you hear how it was made, you'll understand why even the monks today refuse to open it after sunset. Legend says it began with a single man, Brother Herman, a monk condemned for a crime so unforgivable his punishment was death by being walled alive inside the monastery. Desperate, he begged the abbot for mercy. "I will perform a miracle, a work so great it will bring glory to our order for centuries." His request was granted. And just like that, he bought himself one final night. Unaware he had just signed his death warrant twice. As the monastery slept, Herman realized the truth. He could never finish such a massive manuscript before dawn. Writing an entire book, more than 300 pages of scripture, history, magic, exorcisms, it would take a normal scribe years. But Herman only had hours. His hands trembled, his candle burned low, and in that suffocating silence, something inside him broke. That's when he whispered the words no monk should ever speak. "If no man will save me, then let something else answer." According to the legend, the air around him grew heavy, as if the walls themselves were holding their breath. A shadow rose behind him. Something tall, something patient, something that had been waiting for him to ask. They say he made a pact, complete the book, in exchange for his soul. What happened next defies logic even today. Ink splattered, pages turned, a frenzy of writing too fast for any human hand. Some monks swore they heard two voices whispering in the scriptorium, one trembling, one amused. By dawn, the impossible was done. A book taller than a man, bound in leather, filled from cover to cover with flawless handwriting, every letter perfect as if carved by a machine centuries before machines existed. The monks were stunned, but one page froze their blood. Near the center of the book, a full-page illustration. Not of Christ, not of saints, but of the devil. Enormous, grinning, waiting. No other medieval Bible had anything like it. And Herman? After showing the manuscript, he collapsed. Some say he died within the week. Others claim he lived but spoke to no one ever again. But all stories agree on one thing. He never smiled again. Centuries passed and the Codex Gigas gained darker rumors. Whenever cities went to war, the book mysteriously changed owners. Whenever a fire broke out, the book survived untouched. Some monks swore the devil's portrait seemed to shift slightly, as if acknowledging whoever dared stare at it too long. Even today, the book is kept behind glass in a climate-controlled vault. Scholars refuse to turn certain pages, and monks say one rule remains: never open the Codex Gigas after midnight. Not if you value your sleep. So, the next time you hear stories about miracles, about genius that arrives in a single night, about masterpieces that appear out of nowhere, remember Brother Herman, a man who wanted to escape death so badly he created something that would outlive him by centuries. A book that still sits in silence, waiting, watching, and holding on to the final question. Did he write the book, or did something else borrow his hands for a single unforgettable night? Sometimes legends survive because they're true.